Hello there, this is Chris from Hostcom with a demonstration of our hosted inbound contact center service based on ViCiDial. So what we've got here is on the left hand pane, this is the administrator screen. On the right hand side, this is the agent screen. So the agent's logged in this scenario, they've made a few calls, and I'm now a supervisor going onto the admin screen just to check some stats on this campaign, just to see how it's going. Okay, if you've seen the other tutorials, you'll have seen the real-time campaign summary, which is a kind of wall board, which basically shows that the agents now logged in. They've made 10 calls. When the agents log in, they all stack up underneath here. Okay, so we've only got one agent logged in for this tutorial, for this demo. You'll see that the agent ID over here, their Hostcom test agent, that could be the person's name, John Smith or whatever. Session ID, you'd use that if you wanted to listen in or listen into the call if you're an agent, etc. And they've been logged in for 13 minutes, taken 10 calls, etc. What we want to do now is look at the reports. There are quite a few of them actually. It really does go on and on. There's something for everybody there. We're just going to look at 2 or 3 of them. So this is related to agent performance. Okay. Now, so in this particular scenario, we've got one agent logged in. Okay, that's Hostcom test agent. Their ID 249, and they've taken 10 calls. They've been logged in for 17 minutes, and then we've got time associated with every single status that they will be in: pause, wait, talk, disposition screen, dead time, okay, etc. And what the average is there. So you can basically see whether perhaps they're taking too long in the dispositioning. So the 3 minutes 49 here, you might think that's a bit too long. Perhaps they need some training on it. Okay, status is wrong number, sale, etc. all listed out with a count separately. So out of 10 calls, you can see exactly what they've done. This is really just a snapshot. For more information, more detailed information, we go into the agent itself. Okay, and so here we've got the dispositions split down. Okay, how many they've done. Agent login and log out time, very useful to see when the agent perhaps maybe they were late. That you'll be able to see it here. If they're paid by the hour, again, you can get all that information from here. So the actual calls that they made as well. So here are the dispositions, the phone number that was rung, or the phone number that called in rather. You can look at the so there's a sale here. Let's have a look at that. Brings up all the details of the actual lead itself. If the person that called in was on the database, it would obviously populate all of this information. But for this video tutorial, we've left that off. So, but you get the idea. Okay, lots of information there. And then right at the bottom, we've actually got the call recording of this particular call. There's probably going to be a lot of feedback, because if you've looked at the previous video tutorial, you'll see that there were about three phones on the go here, plus a microphone, which is always a recipe for feedback. But listening to the calls. Okay, so that's a call recording being played straight back to us there. Okay, so let's just shut this down. So this is individual calls. You can look at all the information on there, and then right at the bottom here again, we've got the actual call recordings listed out. Okay, there we go, all listed out in order of when they were placed. You'll notice each call's got a specific lead ID as well, and again, it's just click to play. So click a lead, play it. Okay, there's not much on that particular call there. Nothing really happening. So this is all the information relating to the agent. It is very, very comprehensive. Okay, let's have a look at some more reports. So let's look at, we can do an export calls report. So this is basically just downloading. Okay, so there's no outbound for that. Now we've got inbound, right, that's what we want. This is set to outbound. Okay. Okay. So basically, we've just downloaded everything to do with that campaign. So this is basically a bit like a database dump. So we've got the call information, the date, the time, phone number, the disposition, the agent that took the call. Okay, right the way through. If the name and address were on there, they'd be shown as well. So pretty much everything you need to know about the specific call. Okay, so that's download calls report. We can do inbound reports as well. Okay, so this is going to go. I know, I appreciate this is a little bit small. We've had to shrink the screens down to fit it on. But basically, this gives you all the information with regard to number of calls placed per minute, breakdown of when all the calls are coming through. Okay, that sort of thing. Yeah. Okay, so this is related to this specific campaign. Okay, so we've taken 11 calls. Average call length 23 seconds. Answer calls 10. Average queue time for answer calls 7.4 seconds. Pretty good. Number of drop calls 0. Queue length in terms of the queue stats 24 seconds. And then we've got a breakdown of percentage in terms of all of the different call stats here. Okay, so that's a snapshot of call reporting. There's a lot more to it, but that's all we've got time for today. So hope that was useful. Thanks for watching.